Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Toy Review Man, coming back with a new review for you after a long while again. Yep, I should have at least 2 reviews coming up very quickly now, this being one of them and then another one. So at least we're gonna have 2 more videos now and then we'll see. So this time we're gonna do a Lego review, the Lego set number 76,039, the Ant-Man Final Battle. Now this set contains 195 pieces, comes with 3 minifigures, and it looks like this. Now if you take a look at the top here, you can see the different minifigures you get. It says that it's a comic book included. It is, and I'm going to show you that in a couple of seconds. And on the back we can see some action shots on the various things you can do with this thing. Let's get it open. So here it is in all its 195 piece glory. Now of course when it says that it's 195 pieces, it's obviously some of it are spare parts, such as these parts right here that are just spare parts for the ant and whatnot. But let's take a closer look to the various parts of this. First off, we have this little thing, which is 2 Lego pieces and what's supposed to be screws, I guess. I don't guess, I'm pretty sure. And it's some sort of catapult. We can test that now. It's supposed to be like this, and when you do that, the screw's gonna fly out. So let's see if that works. That actually worked far better than it's ever done before. So that works. Pretty neat. And you also get these 2 pieces, which are these 2 pieces in real size. Not really sure, as you don't get a life-size Ant-Man Lego figure, but so I'm not really sure why they did this, but it's like a cool little thing. Now let's try to take this apart, just so we can take a little look. Now let's see. Here you can see it says Lego and everything like that, and this one you get a sticker that says Lego. You can put it on and it looks fairly alright. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but you know, it's part of a set. And this one, just the same thing really. It says Lego and it says Lego. So you connect the pieces like so, put the screw in, and then you shoot the screw. That's the gimmick of that. It's a nice little thing, and Lego managed to reference to themselves, so good for them. You also get 2 small ants in the set. Not really sure why. I mean, I understand because it's Ant-Man, so I guess I do understand why, but they don't really serve a purpose, so just cool accessories, I guess. Before we go over to the minifigures, which usually is like the main event for a Lego set, let's take a look at this ant, which I'm guessing is Anthony. If you watch the movie, you know who Anthony is. I mean, it looks pretty good. It has a ball joint at the neck, which gives you quite a lot of movability on the head here, which if you ask me is perfect. Thank you Lego for that. And you get a little hinge on these things, so you can open them and close them at will, and that's nice. The wings are also put on ball joints, so you can put them in any position you want, so that's nice. The feet or the legs are positioned in a way. You can turn these. Of course, you can pull them off, but you can only turn the brown part here. This black part is stuck where it is, so you're stuck with this position of the feet, which is all right if you remember the old Harry Potter 2 set where you got Aragog. Actually, here, if you look at my very dusty, I should clean that up, Aragog from Harry Potter 2, you can see that all of the feet, all of the legs are loose in like every aspect. So little kid me, as I was when I got this, would never be able to put the legs up so all of the feet would touch the ground at the same time, and I would end up with something like this. Like, as long as it stands, it's fine. With Anthony here, we don't get that because his feet are positioned in a way he'll stand like this. Of course, you can say you take this foot like that and that there, that back there, that there, that like that and that like that. You will be able to lay him down, for instance. So it still works fine like that. Now, his rear end also able to go up and down, just like Aragog. The wings are made out of some plastic material, which I think is fine. It's better than the paper thing that is on some of the sets. If you've seen the Viking boat, the Viking ship set, where it's like a huge sea worm or sea monster coming up and attacking the boat, the sail of that boat is made out of paper, and that is like one of the worst things, because like if you take the set apart, which I did, and like it never put it back together and all your pieces end up in different boxes and stuff, that sail is gonna be bent, you're gonna get creases, and it's just horrible. Of course these will also get creases and bent and stuff, but I don't really know. And also they're see-through, so that's nice, and it's nice detailing on there. So yeah, you can also fit a minifigure on this, on here, and I'm guessing down here and on the back here, if you want that. Talking about minifigures, let's go over them and yeah, take a look at the main attraction. As I said earlier, this set comes with 3 minifigures: Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym Ant-Man, and Scott Lang. So you can see here, the paint has been done beautifully on this figure, and it's also paint done on the feet, which is both nice and not nice, because if the feet break, you can't really just put on any other Lego figure's feet. I mean, I guess unless you paint the parts on yourself. I mean, yeah. The paint is done beautifully, and one of the things that I love most about this set are just the helmets. They're just so amazingly done. It just looks exactly like the helmet in the movie, and the red parts here are transparent or see-through, so you can see Scott's eyes here. Also, the figurine, I mean, it's kind of a generic Lego face, but it's one of those turn faces, so you can just turn it around and you have 2 different expressions. So I'm kind of surprised, worried kind of Scott Lang, I guess, and a normal looking Scott Lang. Hank Pym, currently put onto one of those super jump parts. It's basically the same design as the Scott Lang one. A lot more simplistic, as it's not like all grey and shiny, but it's like just simple red and black. Also, this helmet is done beautifully. Here you have Scott Lang, a bit A bit less generic Lego face here. Looks a bit older. Also one of those turnaround faces. It's angry Scott Lang. No, sorry, Hank Pym. And again, the red part is see-through and you can see everything. It's also painted on the back here, which is just beautiful. Lego never ceases to amaze. Shall we try to take a look at the super jump thing? So you pull down, and you push down this part, and then you let go. So let's just try to do it from here. So that works. Let's try it this way, shall we? Yeah, that didn't work. There we go. So it works pretty nicely, but I don't really see why you would want that. Because if you're playing with Lego and you want them to jump, you just do this. Wah! You jump, make them jump as long as you want. Now, last but not least is Yellow Jacket. He has a huge back part here, which actually just uses a normal Lego piece here, and like huge. So that, of course, makes him very unstable. Now his feet are straight down. If I try to make him stand, he'll just fall over. So you have to bend his feet, or yeah, and then he'll be able to stand. But still, this turns around and it bends, so it's nice. And these parts also go down and up and blah blah blah. So not really important, but like, I mean, whatever you have to do to make the movie resemblance shit. This thing is interesting. This was the first time I've seen this actually. Yeah, these are shooters or blasters. So if I push down this button, this yellow part will be shot out. Look at this. Okay, look at this now. See? So that's a pretty neat thing, as Yellow Jacket actually does shoot in the movie. So that's really like that. And I've seen a couple of other sets that has these pieces on them, and it's really, really interesting. But of course I have lost at least one of these yellow pieces. Luckily there were like 3 extras of them in the packaging, so that's a good use of extra parts. Now if you look at the design of the figure, it's also beautifully painted here. Lego again never ceases to amaze. And the head is just a generic kind of angry face. This one has just one face. But then again, the helmet is just amazing. Look at this. The amount of detail that is here is just, I love it. I absolutely love it. And again, the yellow parts are see-through. So what can I say? This is an amazing Lego set, and it's not extremely expensive either. But I mean, according to the Lego shop's website, they're sold out. So they're kind of a retired product, I think. I think that's what it said. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that, like, I'm not going to state that it's a retired product, because it might not be. But yeah. But it's a great set, and I would recommend it if you're able to get this. It's really nice, and of course, because of the scale, it fits into your bedroom. You know, because it's supposed to be made in a bedroom, as if you watch the movie there. Great set. But I also said that this set came with a comic book, and it does. Here's a comic book with a little picture that just tells you. Basically, it just showcases what's in this set. And if you open it, there's just a little comic. You can hold it like this. You can pause the video if you want to take a closer look at it. And here. And then that's it, because then there's the comic book for another set on the back side here. A set that I do not have, but I still know what's in it. You can read that as well if you want. just pause it if you feel like you want to take a look at it. There are no dialogue. There's no dialogue in this, so it should be pretty easy to read. But like, I mean, it's a nice little thing. It's actually pretty useless, but hey, more content for the money. And of course, you will get a sticker sheet that just contains the stickers for the screws and the Lego things. So that's that, and then you get this black headpiece, and I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I mean, I've had a guess on it being like you want to do this so you can like be able to look like you're just showcasing the suit, but I'm not sure. So if you know, please do comment it down below, because I would very much appreciate that. But that was it for the Lego set number 76,039 Ant-Man Final Battle, and that was it for me for now. So until next time, stay frosty. Did I just say stay frosty?